your mother's death?
I did. It was, well, first of all, she had said she never wanted to be in the hospital. And fine, I'm good with that. But if I find you and you're not responsive, but you're still breathing, what do you want me to do? Not take me to the hospital. Well, as it all worked out, she ended up in the hospital, and it was a corrective experience because the nurses were so deeply respectful of her process, of the dying process. It was wonderful for me to have that experience. But so the night before she died, I was sleeping in her room with her every night. And at about 4 a.m, I was awakened with energy just shooting up and down my spine. I mean, it was like called to attention, called to be present. And so I did. I said, I'm here. What do you want me to do? And it's like, just be present, prepare. Well, I started preparing the room, cleaning the room, like I was similarly to when I gave birth to my children. It's like getting, to make things ready. And then I was called just to sit. I mean, I had my harp. This was before my training. But I was called to be in absolute stillness, and just witness, just be present. And I was there. Her last breath was like, there was a sound, and I said, this can't be they talk about the death rattle, that she had this, there was a sound that was just exquisite. I mean, just exquisite. And she took her last breath, and then there was so much energy moving in the room that I wasn't sure she was dead yet. And I called the nurse, and she said, yes, and she said, you have all the time in the world to be with your mother. And they really honored that. I anointed her with her oil. She was an essential oils person. So I did that, and I sang and I wailed, and I finally got into bed with her. And she was so warm, and so it was like, and she was a healer too. Not everybody gets this, but she was a healer at the end of her life. And so as I held her, it was like every cell of my body. When I was growing up, she was pretty self-centered as a mother, when I was little. But it's like every cell in the moment of her death, every cell of my body got filled, and that was corrected. I felt held. I felt her presence. Getting teary.
Yeah. Yes.